my beatboxing blueberry.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is a mostly cloudy 91-degree day here in Central Florida. Second week in, actually it's still the first week in April. It's actually it's Good Friday today, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, which is April 7th, Good Friday. But anyway, I gotta tell you guys, whew, today, what a day. We did what they call bait station installs, which is the Centricon little bait stations that get put into the ground that attract the termites to keep them from out going in the house and all that stuff. But anyway, man, that is one heck of a job. Luckily, I don't have to do that very often. Probably a couple times a month I'll have to do that. But man, they work with this huge auger that's really tall, and you gotta dig the holes, and the soil down here is called hydrophobic soil, which means it keeps caving in on itself. You can dig a hole and it just keep caving in, so then you gotta hit it with water to stiffen it up. Man, that stuff whooped me. I mean, really whooped me. My shoulders were hurting, my back was hurting, my knees were hurting. Luckily, like I said, luckily I don't have to do that often. That's going to be very rare. Basically, I'm going to be those stations that we put in today. My job is going to be going around monitoring them, popping the cap off, checking the bait inside there. If it's low, put a new one in. If it's okay, put it back down, put the cap back on, go on to the next one. So real simple. My job is actually going to be real simple, but they're showing me pretty much everything on that side of it, just in case they want me to fill in, or you know, whatever reason, I don't know. But my main job is going to be the monitoring thing. But yeah, those install things today, whew, my back still hurts. My back and my upper shoulder up here still hurts. But I just popped an Advil, which I'm going to start taking with me now, I think, just in case things start getting a little sore. Yeah, but otherwise than that, I mean, it seems to be going okay. I don't like the dress code. I don't like none of that kind of stuff, but you know, we'll see what happens. I do have an open offer for another job, but the only thing is with that one is it's a 1099 job, which means I'm going to have to pay my own taxes, which means there are no benefits. So, you know, not really digging that part of it right now, but I mean, it's there if I want it, apparently. But you know, probably not. I need something with benefits. I'm getting too old to take something without benefits and not have benefits anymore. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's it for right now. I think I'm going to barbecue some burgers. I just bought some burgers. I haven't barbecued in quite a while. It's got to be at least almost probably like 2 months since I lit up that smoker for the barbecue. But I did buy some burgers on my way home. I had a taste for them. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't had them for so long. But I bought some burgers. So in a little while, I'm going to fire up the smoker and get that going and have a couple burgers for this Good Friday. So anyway, guys, hope you had a good Friday. On Good Friday, you're seeing this many weeks after, but I hope you had a good Friday, and I hope you had a good Easter too. Later. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a beautiful, it is only 71 degrees today. Mostly cloudy. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow, but happy Easter, guys. It is Easter today. Take my glasses off. Still in a little bit of a fishbowl with those things. I don't wear them all the time. That's why it's taking me longer to get acclimated to them. But yeah, anyway, guys, happy Easter. It is a very cool, yesterday, pretty much the last 2 weeks, it's been in the 90s. Today, it's 71 right now. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. It is 71 degrees. The next 3 days are going to be in the low to mid 70s, with the night times being in the upper 50s, which is about normal for us here. But yeah, it feels so good. I got the doors and the windows open. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, guys. I just wanted to wish y'all happy Easter. Hope you had a great Easter. I know you're seeing this probably a couple weeks afterwards, but hope you had a great Easter. I'm going to be going over to my buddy's house in a little bit here to have a Easter dinner with him and his family. So that's it for now, guys. Later. Alright, guys. Well, here we go. Strike number 2 at this company. Today I was supposed to get my first paycheck. Okay? So I got this big envelope here that has this little debit card in it. And I get a sheet with a blank check. Reading the instructions, if I want to take this check and deposit it into my account, I have to call this phone number. They will give me the amount to fill in and then give me an authorization code. And essentially, I have to make this check out to myself and then go to the bank and cash it. That is so messed up. I have never heard of that in my life. Never in my life. I have to fill this out. I got to call them. I'm going to call them now to get my amount. And then I make the check out to myself. And then I go to the bank and cash it. That's the only way I can do this. So I'm going to make a phone call now and see how this works. And I will let you know when I'm done. This is completely ridiculous. All right, guys. Well, 30 minutes later, I got the amount for my check. I got the authorization number. Now, it is 4:30. I was going to run to the bank to deposit this. I can't, because this check will not be good for 4 hours. So essentially, I got to go tomorrow morning before I go into work. I have never come across this type of situation at all, ever. I have never heard of this happening. I have never come across this. This is completely ridiculous. Hopefully, which they're trying to find out now why I haven't gotten my direct deposit paperwork yet, because they seem to be messed up over there. I'm a little bit aggravated with this right now. They're trying to find out why I haven't gotten my direct deposit, because I need to get my direct deposit in so that this kind of crap doesn't happen again. So the lady in the office is trying to figure that out right now. It's late. She's probably not going to know until tomorrow. I'm probably not going to find out till tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get that paperwork done so I don't got to go through this crap again. This is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous. Strike 2, Massey. Strike 2. One more strike. I'm done. Later. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a mostly cloudy. It's only like 73 degrees today. Very, very windy. Very windy today. But anyway, if you guys remember, I think it was last year, I broke off the drains on my Mazda driver's side door. But as you can see here, this is all wet. And driving around the last 2 days, because yesterday it like downpoured. I mean, we got a lot of rain yesterday. I heard water slushing in these doors. So I'm going to pop those caps off here on this one, this side too. Get those open so that the water can drain out of the door, because they must be clogged just like the other side was last year. So I'm going to take a pair of pliers, I think, and I'm just going to break those off like I did the other ones. So here we go. There you go. See all the water coming out of there? Because they're clogged. Things weren't opening right. I gotta do this one here too. Yep, there you go. Alright, all that water come out now. And in a matter of a few minutes it'll all be cleaned out and drained. So there you go, guys. That's how you do it. And you can leave those open. It's not gonna cause anything because it's inside the lip of the car. If your door was more exposed, you would want to keep those on and just keep them clean. But since mine tucks in underneath the rail here, it's okay if I take these plugs out. It ain't gonna make any difference because they're mainly designed to keep dirt out of the inside of the door, but on my particular car, it's not gonna make any difference. So there you go, just gonna let that drain for a little bit, and that's it. Later, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a beautiful 83 or 88 degree day, I'm sorry, here in Central Florida. It is Friday afternoon. I just got home from work after my second full week of working. Now, the world keeps amazing me. Really keeps amazing me. Just when I thought I couldn't run into a bigger idiot, the world throws somebody else at me. This guy that I rode along with yesterday and today, I honestly don't know how people survive in this world being that stupid. Literally that stupid. He cannot comprehend anything. He doesn't listen to you. From what I hear, he's gotten in trouble there at work several times. He's got rode up. He's only been there 3 months. He just, I don't know. I should just stop talking about idiots because I guess they're all around you. But I mean, like I said, just when I thought you couldn't find anybody worse than like that guy over at Xerox at FDOT, I came across this guy at Massey. So I guess they all have them. It all happens all the time, I guess. But yeah, but anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm ready for the weekend. I got poured on today. There were torrential downpours today, and it just seemed so weird because every time we got out of the truck to go do a monitor, it would start pouring rain. Okay, my camera shut off. I don't know when it shut off. It didn't beep at me like it normally does. But anyway, I was talking about idiots, how there couldn't be another good one. I don't know how much of that you got, but just to recap, didn't know there could be a bigger idiot than the guy at Xerox, but there was. There's one working at Massey. Doesn't comprehend anything. I don't know if I told you all this. But anyway, yeah, it is Friday. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Just going to chill and relax a little bit, do a little bit of work on the bathroom, I think, a little bit more. And yeah, that's about it for now, guys. I'm just going to relax. I think I'm going to order 5 Guys. I think I'm going to do that. I had a taste for them all day, but I got poured on. Oh, that's what I was telling you. I got poured on today. We got poured on big time. It stormed really heavy about 3-4 different times. I mean, I got home, my shirt was soaking wet, my pants were wet, my hat was wet, everything was soaking wet. But now I'm supposed to have a raincoat, which I will get once I start on my own, being out on my own, I guess, but I don't have one now. So between now and the next 2 to 3 weeks, if it rains like that, I'm gonna get wet. But it wasn't too bad because it was warm out, you know, it's like 88 degrees. But yeah, it wasn't too bad, but I got soaking wet today, soaking wet. But anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go order me something to eat. I think I'm gonna do 5 Guys, and that's gonna be it for now. I got charged this camera. That's probably why it shut off. Later, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. If you remember, it was, I think about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I brought the Honda here in to have the back passenger window retinted because the tinting was bubbling. Now, about 1.5 years after I had it done, I got the lifetime warranty on the tint. About 1.5 years after I got it done, I had to get the rear window completely redone because it was bubbling up. And at that time, they looked up the lot number of the tint because they had gotten a bunch of bad tint in a while back. And they looked up the lot number and they figured out that it was some of the bad tint. So they redid the back window. A couple weeks ago, they redid the back passenger side window, and now I noticed today, actually yesterday, my back window on the driver's side, right here, if you could see, it's starting to bubble all from the top. Right there, you can hear it. So, I don't know when that started happening. I just noticed it yesterday, but it would have been great if I would have known that when I brought it in a couple weeks ago. I could have had that side done too. But now that I'm working now, I'm not going to have time to bring it in because they're only open during the week. So I'm going to have to wait until I get a day off and schedule it, or wait until I quit Massey because they're starting to put a lot of things on me that I don't like, and you know, I'm up there at the age I can't, you know, some of the things I'm not really crazy about doing, but we'll see what happens. There are other jobs out there, I know there are. I've been bouncing around like crazy the last few years since that virus thingy shut everything down, but life is life and stuff happens. But anyway, I'm gonna have to wait to get that fixed. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait, but it's gonna have to wait eventually. But today is a pretty nice, somewhat windy, I think it's 89 degrees today. Supposed to get some bad storms coming through later tonight and all day tomorrow, Sunday. So we'll see what happens. We need the rain though. Yesterday it rained like crazy. It downpoured like crazy. I got caught in it. I think I told you guys at work. But yeah, it's wind's picking up. It's going to be coming in. They said about another, it is coming on 3 o'clock now. They said about 5, 6, 7 o'clock it should be here. All of the bad storms starting then and then ending at like 10 or 11 and then starting again tomorrow morning, and it's supposed to last all day long. It's a weather impact day, which means there's going to be some bad ones coming in. But anyway, that's it. I'll tell you about the Mazda tomorrow, because right now I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to watch some XFL football. That's it, guys. Later. Good afternoon, everybody. I am going to be starting my Mazda here, because as I shown you a few weeks ago, I put that Lucas stop slip in my car here, and I gotta tell you guys, that stuff was terrible. It didn't even last a month. Make sure the radio's down.
.com/credit and get $75 towards your first.
It didn't even last a month, and the stuff started slipping again bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this up to temperature. Hold on here. Pop this open. I'm going to let that get up to temperature, and then I bought my old favorite here, the Trans Tune, which I've been using for many years, 5 or 6 years since this transmission started going. But I'm going to put that can in there and see how it goes. I'm going to let it warm up. I'm going to drop that can in there, and then I'm going to go run up to, I got to run up to Target to buy something for a future taste test challenge coming up. It's a new product out on the market. I'm going to give it a try, see what it's like. But yeah, I'm going to let that warm up, get up to temperature, drop the Trans Tune in there, and that'll probably be a lot better than that. I was very disappointed in Lucas. It's more expensive than that, and it's supposed to be better, but in my opinion, like I said, it barely lasted 3 weeks before it started slipping real bad again. So that stuff will last several months. That'll last 3-4 months once I put it in. Every time I put it in, it lasted like 3-4 months till it started doing it again. So that Lucas stuff, not good in my opinion. They're not sponsored, neither is the Trans Tune by Seafoam, but that stuff works great. The Lucas stuff, in my opinion, does not work at all. So save your money on the Lucas, get the Trans Tune from Seafoam. Later, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a beautiful, crystal clear 81-degree day here in Central Florida. Looking real good. But gotta tell you, I tweaked my knee real bad today at work. That bending up and down, kneeling down, getting up, bending up and down, my back. And I've been feeling it in my knees the last couple days, but my left knee today, I went to get up and I felt it pull. So I think I have a decision to make. I'm not going to be able to do this job. My body's not going to let me do this job over at Massey over here. So I'm going to think about that for a day or two, and then come up with a plan. I'll see how my knee feels tomorrow. I'm going to put a brace on it now, and probably some icy heat later, and see what that does overnight, and I'll see how it goes tomorrow. And you know, sad to say it, but you know, my body's getting to that point to where I just can't do this stuff anymore. You know, my mind says I can, I want to, my body is telling me no, you're too old and things are really going bad there for you. But anyway, it is a beautiful day. I just got home from work. I think I'm gonna order me a sandwich tonight. I don't feel like making anything. I gotta stay off my knee here for a little bit, and yeah, that's what happened today, guys. But anyway, sun is getting ready to go down. Beautiful palm tree creating a shadow. But yeah, guys, that's it for now. I will keep you updated as the days go on. Later. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody. Birds are chirping. Hear them yapping away. It is a beautiful 82-degree day here in Central Florida. Gotta tell you, yesterday I told you about my knee. Well, my knee is a little bit better. It's not great, but I've come to an epiphany, I think is the word that you call it. I can no longer do a lot of stuff that I think I can do. Like this job here, I thought I can do it. Wouldn't be so bad, but there's a lot of bending down, a lot of kneeling down, a lot of bending over, up and down 20, 30 times around a house in a matter of 10, 15 minutes. And my hips are hurting, which has never happened before, but my hips are hurting. My left thigh is hurting. My left knee is the one that got hurt. It was injured. My lower back. I don't think I can do this. I really don't think I can do this. I'm going to have to find something that is less physical, because all these jobs that I've been taking that have had some type of physical thing to it, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I told them there at Massey today that the end of this week is going to be my last week, my last day, and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's it's just too hard. I'm physically getting older. I can't do it anymore. So with that being said, that's it for now, guys. Later. Bright flash. Now see, when I do these during the day when the sun is out, I get that bright flash. I also have my light on here, but when I do it during the day, the lighting is better, number one, and that's where it gets the bright flash. But anyway, I just wanted to drop in here really quickly at the end of this video. And once again, thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. I'm now monetized, so the more you watch, the little bit more I get paid. But I'm trying to build it. But anyway, the main thing I wanted to tell you at the end of this video was thank you very much for getting me to the 1,000 subscribers this past week. Awesome, totally awesome. I love you guys, and I hope I can keep creating things that keep you interested. What I'm thinking of doing, because I was going through my clips here, just going to tell you real quick because I'm going to end this. Going through all my clips here, I'm running about 2 months behind right now on my clips. So this ATH, which is this normal week's Friday, I'm going to, in the next probably couple days, release another around the house, just so I can kind of get caught up a little bit more to where I am currently doing with everything. So with that being said, in the next several days or so, come back to my channel, check my channel for another around the house if you like these. I'm going to be putting up another one probably in a few days. So just like I said, just to get caught up a little bit. But anyway, this week's was basically my time at Massey. I was only there for about 3.5, just about 4 weeks. Figured out I couldn't do it, getting too old. Knees, back, too worn out, can't do it. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. But I mainly just wanted to say thank you for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Greatly appreciated. I worked hard these past 3 years to get myself up there and everything. So we did it. Thank you guys very much. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Be greatly appreciated. I'd still like to keep this thing growing. Come back. Check in a few days for another bonus around the house. Come back Tuesday for another taste test challenge. And after that, I will see you the following Friday. Thank you, guys.